What to do if you miss? Because sometimes the day gets away from you. Yeah, your baby gets up before you do, so what do you do if you miss? Because that's going to happen to all of us. What do you do if you miss a day?
I jump in where I can. Like, I don't let that affect me and get me down, just kind of throw away the journal and say, well, I'm going to start next time, or I jump back in where I can, whether that's right there in that minute, if I have an extra 5 to 10 minutes, and just jump back in and commit to reading maybe less of what the day had for in the journal. But if you miss a day, just come back to where everyone else is at, and just start right there.
Good advice. Shelby, you want to add any to that?
Yeah, when I think of this, I think of a season in my life that I went through where I called it like my PBJ sweet spot. And I just had a really good routine. I got up in the morning and I went to the gym, and then I came home, did my PBJ all before my day really got started. And this was like in 2018. And then in 2019, I had my daughter.
Yes.
And everything changed. All of a sudden, I'm up at all hours of the night and all hours of the day and sleeping in the middle of the day. And it was really hard for me because this sweet spot that I had with my PBJ and my time with God was gone. Oh. And I found myself feeling guilty and, I'm missing multiple days. And really, I was stuck in this place of, my PBJ has to look like this. It has to look like it did in that sweet spot season. Yeah. And in this next season, it was looking a lot different. And when I missed a day, like Sam said, I just picked up the next day. Yep. And if I didn't have my whole journal, if I didn't have time to write, everything down, it was, okay, God, what I have right now is 5 minutes between a diaper change and the next time she needs to be fed. So I'm going to open my YouVersion app. I'm going to type it in my YouVersion app, and I'm going to read what I can from that day. So like Sam said, if you miss a day, maybe go back and read the reading from the day before. If you miss a few days, maybe don't try to fit 15 chapters in your one day. Just pick up where you can.
Yeah. Good advice. That's wonderful advice. Yeah. I think the enemy of our souls would love to keep us from prayer, would love to keep us from the Bible. And one of the ways he does that is that if we miss, then we feel guilty or ashamed or like a failure. And then oftentimes we throw our hands and say, I just can't do it. We give up. And if you miss, as both of you said, just go back, pick it up where you are, and keep going. Something is always better than nothing. Yep. And so don't let the enemy talk you into doing nothing and rob you of that experience.